17,000 years ago, when these stunning cave paintings were made, there were no full-time professional teachers. Kids learned from their parents and pretty much from all the adults. There were elders, storytellers, shamans, healers, musicians, artists, and people with some special knowledge and expertise who eventually started to function as teachers. Deep in the caves, these Ice Age teachers delivered the most important curriculum to Ice Age learners. This is why we are here, this is what life is about, and this is how it all makes sense. Let's leap forward in the complexity and refinement of language, culture, and society, and finally we see the emergence of the first true professionals. Greek teachers and tutors emerged because they were needed. At that level of sophistication, there were just too many things to know, and it was inaccessible and overwhelming for the kids. A specialist was needed with in-depth knowledge and good communication skills who could intelligently guide the learners. They wanted to raise healthy and smart individuals, but let me highlight just one thing that I truly appreciate: their cultivation of civic virtue, habits that are important for the success of society. Take note of that. I have the habit of climbing sexy-looking rock faces. I would never, under any circumstances, do it without a mountain guide. Why? Number one, they know intimately the mountain and the weather patterns. So if they say, no, today we are not going, it's not safe, you'd better accept that. They are fit and resilient and experienced, and they save your butt. As a climber, I climb better because I feel safe. I know that they're there for me. And the last thing is they have the authority to pull back over-ambitious climbers and save them from the consequences of their bad judgment. I expect from a good teacher pretty much that I expect from a mountain guide. In-depth knowledge and seeing the big picture, confident guiding that's reassuring, and reaching out to the confused individual to correct mistakes. Especially for teachers, the main thing is to know what the main thing is. There's nothing new here. It's the exact same thing that they grappled with in that Ice Age cave and throughout the ages. Why are we here? What's the way for people to live? And how does it all make sense? If the kids know everything else, but they're not oriented in the right direction on these fundamental questions, as far as I'm concerned, they know nothing. If an incompetent mountain guide is confused about his job, somebody dies. It's a fairly big problem. If an incompetent teacher is confused about the main thing, well, kids remain ignorant, and that's not a big deal because nowadays nobody starves. Over the years, I've seen many disappointing teachers, and as a private tutor, I come across major teacher fails on a daily basis. The typical scenario is that my student has no idea what to do with an assignment. I ask what happened in class, or how was this material presented, did the teacher explain what to do, what are the expectations anyways? And after probing the issue a bit, I pretty much know that the teacher in question wasn't on top of things. In education, there are fears about traditional teaching practices. Prussian rigidity, top-down lecturing, authoritarian rigor, inflexibility, the cookie cutter, all that. Today, the pendulum is far out to the other extreme, causing just as many problems. Today, education crushes the little individuals differently. This is my table saw. It's powerful enough to kick back a piece of wood and take off a few fingers. The safe operation of this machine can be taught. Would I ever say to kids, hey, I put you in a group of 4, designate some internet research, and then you come and figure this out. And in the meantime, the 4 of you just self-teach yourselves on the MIG welder. And I even give you a 1-page handout. You at the back come and explore the wonders of compressed air, and the rest of you, why don't you just play around with the 3-ton hoist? Teachers need to teach. Teachers are not mere facilitators. They need to explain, they need to instruct and demonstrate and do that hands-on thing and break things down into steps. Facilitating independent work must come at a much later stage. One sure way to lose the kids is to sever the connection between the learning material and the real world. I see a lot of photocopied handouts with simplistic illustrations and posted slideshows in Google Classroom, links to short videos maybe, not having even a logically laid out textbook, just floating bits and pieces of highly processed second-hand information, mostly on screens. And then based on this material, the kids are tasked with fact-finding and sorting information into boxes of online work pages, which are typically checked for completion only. And by the way, the kids know that. The real thing is exciting. Genuine first-hand experiences. Turn the kids on. The message is greater than the messenger. Teachers are human interfaces who are channeling and interpreting information so that it becomes accessible for the kids. A teacher creates a live connection between the big and wonderful things out there and the kids in the classroom. The fidelity of this connection is important. A teacher is not to distort, misrepresent, or cherry-pick certain desired aspects of reality. A teacher needs to be objective and neutral. Any kind of activism is inappropriate in a classroom. Two sides of an argument need to be discussed honestly. Well, Socrates knew a thing or two, yet he was humble. All I know is that I know nothing, as he put it. But then he engaged his students in an intelligent dialogue. What does it mean to be human? We are social beings, and if we are cut off from civilization, bad things happen. I'm blessed that I had good parents and teachers. Some of my formative experiences came from people who didn't even know that they made a huge impression on me. We observe and absorb spontaneously. A good teacher is an artist who transforms people by leading through example.